Alright, I'm gonna try this out. I never really did a Doom poster video, but, given recent events in my life, I've kind of decided to try it out. This way I can kind of just vent without any, distraction or any, just free venting, basically, no one to chime in and give me their thoughts, and no one to, just kind of pacify me, because that's just sort of what's been happening. I go on a rant and someone just comes in like, oh no, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, and I just want to fucking say shit. I just want to just get it out. So I don't care if this goes out to the void. But I guess I'll start with a little introduction. I'm not really going to say who I am. I'll just give the baseline things. Like, I'm 32. I'm obviously a dude. I live in New England, eastern New England, southeastern. I live in Mass, basically. I work in tech. I make a decent salary. I have decent savings. I have an apartment. Don't want to say I live paycheck to paycheck, because I don't think I really do, but sometimes I feel like it. If I didn't save, then I probably wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck, but since I save, or try to save, I do. So, I mean, financials ain't too bad, but they could be better, Maybe, this rant's gonna be very just everywhere at the moment. It's just gonna be kind of flow of consciousness, but maybe that'll be the first thing I can talk about is just financials, Do I like doing what I do? To a point, but I don't really want to feel like I have to be a fucking genius in DevOps or tech in general just to get by. That's what it feels like these days, is back in the day apparently you could just be a factory worker and just get by, have a family, all that. Now I feel like I have to be a fucking CEO tech fucking genius just to live comfortably alone, that's the only reason I'm really even pushing. I didn't want to do this. If it was up to me, I'd go be a farmer somewhere or something. I don't know. Go make grass-fed meats, get some cows, get some pigs, get some chickens. I don't know. Make soap. I've been trying to make soap myself, actually. It's kind of fun, but I don't really have much time to do it, and by the time I get home I just sort of want to chill. There's ways to sort of speed that process up, but alright, so I said it was just gonna be off the cuff, but turns out as I was recording I can't really do this without a script, because I'm just rambling, and you guys don't want to hear a ramble. Maybe an organized ramble, so I wrote up a little bit. So really what I was trying to do, my first thought about doing this video is just to vent about my issues with life and just how I don't feel, how I just don't care, or just I have no will to do anything about it. I think one of the I'll start with the first thing that really comes to mind is just fitness goals. Let's see, I have a gym membership. About 220 or maybe 230, 220, 230, 5'10", hefty side. To be real, I'm pretty fat. Some people would say I carry it well. I don't know. On a good day, I think I look alright. Most days, I think I look pudgy as fuck. And it sucks because I used to look pretty damn good back in 2018. Even if I was a little skinny back then, I was 160. It was fucking twig. It was a little, when you're the old ladies say oh, you should eat more, you should put some meat on your. It's I should have took their advice, because when I look back to pictures, I ghastly. But that's beside the point. Um, you know, obviously, the real solution to that is just eat less. Um, you can fast. You know, the first time I lost a bunch of weight, I didn't barely exercise. I just did keto, and that got a lot of the weight off. A lot of the muscle too, but I don't really think I had much muscle to begin with. So there was that. But the issue is, it faces me every time. Every time I go to the mirror, it looks me straight. My health issues, you know, like the double chin, like the pudgy face, you know, the gut. It's it's there, and yet I don't care to do anything about it. I gravitate to the Trader Joe's peanut butter cups, those little mini peanut butter cups, delicious. I gravitate to the sweet tarts from Hannaford's. The Hannaford ones are better than the CVS ones. I gravitate towards, you know, just shit. You know, just the slop, the takeout slop. Because I don't feel like cooking. I don't have the energy to cook. I could cook better meals, but I don't know if it's just a skill issue or what, but I can't make it taste good. Like, and I like to think I know how to cook. I was able to cook back in 2018, 2019. Would cook these delicious steaks, these delicious salmon pieces, and like just decent sides, but I don't know if it's just boredom or what. I just don't want to cook them anymore. And I made shakshuka the other day. Actually, shit, that was maybe a month or two ago. And I mean, that came out all right, but I mean, then I have to clean it all up. It's just fuck. I don't want to do that, so I just go for the slop. And I try to make a conscious effort to not get super slop. Like, I don't go to fast food. I don't get fries or, you know, chicken nuggets or whatever. I try to go for, I guess, the doner. I get the ramen, which might not be a good choice other than the noodles. You know, I try, but I mean, slop is slop. It's gonna cost me like $15 a piece. But I just don't have the energy, or feel like I have the energy to just make it any better. And it's depressing. It's like looking me in the face, like, and just, you know, I guess this is more about my weight, but I mean, with the health too, like, you know, going to the gym, lifting weights. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as a dude, right? You go to the gym, you lift weights. Like, oh, fuck, bro, don't talk to me unless you're doing 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, 4 plates deadlift, 3 plates, what is it, bench, 2 plates, no, sorry, squat, 2 plates bench, and then 1 plate shoulder press. Like, don't talk to me if I can't do that, bro. And there'd be stints, you know, 6-month stints where I'd be grinding it at the gym. I could get to like what I call an 8-bit deadlift, 255 deadlift. I got to like a 115 shoulder press. I forget where I got with the bench, but it was pretty high. I think it was like 175. But then I would just stop. Like, I just lose all of it. I would show up. I'd be right next to the bar. There'd be nothing. This was just warming up. There'd be nothing I could do, or you could do, to get me to lift that 45-pound bar. It was the heaviest shit in the world. And I just left. I never really went back. I don't know what it is about me that I'll go on these nice streaks of like just feeling good, want to accomplish goals, and then just pessimism hits like a disease and just destroys everything. And it just sucks. I hate it. I really fucking hate it. I don't want, and I know it's it's probably normal to like be pessimistic at times, but to this level, to be like this self-destructive constantly, I don't know, man. I don't know. Is god damn, dude. I mean, it just leads into other things, like, you know, let's see, this last year, I think 2023 or 20, I think 2023 was when I moved out of my parents' house. I moved to another place, my own place. It's a decent 3-bedroom apartment. Sorry, not a 3-bedroom, I'm sorry, 3-room. It's 1 bedroom. You know, I got the living room, I got a kitchenette, they call it, the bedroom and the bathroom. It's in a very nice building. It's basically like the attic of a house, but it's really nice. It is very nice. I have to compliment the landlords. I mean, the kitchenette is the only gripe I have about the place. I mean, induction sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Induction's the shit. Plug-in induction just is ass. And the ventilation's not good, so it's really hard to want to see anything if the alarms go off. Other than that, I mean, it's a decent place. Maybe the roof, the slanted roof, can kind of get to me. Because there's less space than there maybe should. But it's nice. It's okay. But as I look around, you know, I'm in my living room where I'm recording this, and I'm just looking around at all the shit that's on the desks, the computer behind my TV that's supposed to be my NAS, you know, my network attached service, and it's supposed to be like a media server that's been like that since, I have no fucking clue, maybe last year. The router that's still on the wall that should be in the corner. The mirror that I'm supposed to get rid of, and like the little glass thing I'm supposed to get rid of like a while ago. It's all still here, you know. And then I look through and I see the kitchen, and there's shit on the induction, the spices on the induction cooker that from the shakshuka I cooked. And I don't know. Like, I know if I had the will, I could wipe through a lot of this in like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours tops. But I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. It sucks. And I know the saying goes, like, feelings are gay. Being gay is for faggots. But at the same time, man, it's all just here and there and just everywhere. At least I have some pride that it's not crawling with trash, you know? It's really just shit on top of things that just needs to be put away. I will never let myself get that bad. So I think I have some comfort in that. I think I at least have some sort of pride left, but I'm still not happy with what it is. And I know it's easy for someone to hear this and just be like, well, just do a little bit at a time. My father said, you know, just do one thing, like just do one little thing, and then call it. And then the next day you do one little thing, and then you just call it, and you keep going. It feels insurmountable. Insurmountable. I don't know if it feels insurmountable. I know little by little. What is it? Inch by inch. It's a cinch, mile by mile is a trial. What's the other quote? Little a great... What is it? Shit. Little a stroke fell the great oak. Or something like that. I like that one too. I think that's from Benjamin Franklin. But, it's just, I can't even muster up that little stroke. I don't know why. It just all feels pointless because maybe it's just the track record of my life. That's what my life's been feeling like. I can think back to summer vacations back when I was in middle school, where it's like, when I come back from summer vacation, or I come back from this vacation, I'll be like, oh, I did this, and look how much I've improved, look how much I've done this. And I'm still just the same shitty person I was from before. You know, and there's times maybe I actually do beat that, but sometimes in my head it's just not good enough. Just really just trying to get people's approval. And that's really, I don't know, I guess that's a good way to I don't know, to bounce onto my next topic, where I just, I don't know, if I can't really seem to bring this up to people. Like, I can't bring this up to my friends, or my parents, or anyone really. I just, you know, either I'm just going off the list, you know. I talked to one friend, and he just told me I'm trauma dumping, and just, I don't know, like, okay, well, I guess I shouldn't talk this about you, with you. He deflected it to someone else, and the other person that kind of took his stead did reach out, and we got lunch together, and I really do appreciate that a lot. It really helped a lot, but it stings, man. You know? Someone tells you, you just kind of reach out to someone, you just feel a certain way, you just need to vent. And maybe, I don't know if I said it the wrong way, like, oh, I just don't feel like moving on, I just don't feel like going on, like, you know, I don't think I'm suicidal, but there's times I do wish I could just go to sleep and just not wake up. Just, maybe if I do wake up, I'm, like, better. I feel better, and I feel like I can tackle things. I don't know. It's that hopelessness feeling, but, you know, just to be told, like, oh, you're trauma dumping, dude, don't talk to me. I'm like, okay, I guess I won't. I guess I can't really vent about this, because I'm trauma dumping. Or I'm told to just fuck off, like, oh, I'm not gonna coddle you. Life sucks, suck it up. Meanwhile, that person will vent to you about their shit. Do they only care that I'm around just to listen to their shit, and then when it's my turn, they don't care? Is that my only use to them? It's just, it sucks. I mean, I talked to my parents about it. Mom thinks I'm having a crisis because I'm just, to be fair, I was getting a little, I was just yelling like, oh, you know, like, oh, well, it's just gonna be another day. Like, you know, she gives me advice like, oh, just take a break for today. And I just see it as like, well, I take a break every day. I can't be taking breaks every single day when something bad happens. It's gotta get fixed, but I've just taken a break every single fucking day of my life, and nothing's happening, and like nothing's going, and like I can't, you know, I'll just go on a tangent and kind of just loop. And maybe that's a bad thing. But it's just, it is what it is. It's just how it feels. I'm just looping over and over, man. I forget what the word is, but yeah. It's just looping. Loop 1, loop 2. What loop am I on now? I'm probably past the counter stop at this point. Oh shit. Let's yeah. And I mean, my father, you know, God bless him. I do wish I kind of listened to him more growing up. I mean, he just said, you know, you just gotta do it little by little. But again, like, it's just... it's hard. And then it just feels like it's always my fault. Like, okay, well, I can't do it little by little, so it's my fault that I can't do it little by little. It's my fault that I'm feeling this way. It's my fault that my friends are inconvenienced by me being disillusioned by life. It's my fault that the world sucks. I don't know. It's just, you know, when you have that thought, like, it's my fault, like, okay, well, maybe I'll make it not my fault. Maybe I can do something to make it not my fault. Even if I improved everything, I feel like it's still gonna be my fault, no matter what. Like, there's still gonna be something wrong. It's gonna be my fault. I can't fix everything. I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of guilt. A lot of guilt that I'm not where I want to be. A lot of guilt that I feel pretty worthless, to be honest with you. I have some pride in things, maybe. But I don't know, it's probably some fragile pride, you know? Like, I know I have some good... I don't want to dox myself too much, but I have some respectable achievements in games. But even they don't feel that great, because I know someone could just do it better. I don't know what else to say. I've been kind of ranting for, what is it? 22 minutes, 30 seconds now. Boop. Okay. So yeah, I'll just cast this into the void. The void of YouTube. And see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Or what to even get out of posting this publicly. If I even decide to do that. I'm really not sure. Maybe I'll just probably attach this to some video game footage. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking clue. But I guess if you relate or you feel this way, or you do this, you do that, give me a comment. There's a fucking bug on my window. Shit. Oh, maybe that's what they made that noise last night. Alright, I gotta take care of that bug. But, yeah, if you got through here, all this, thank you for listening. Take care, guys.